Hey folks, this is an introductory video for the theory class that's happening this summer. This will be about not beginning level, but elementary level. So for those of you who know some of your scales, 1 octave, up to D major, 2 sharps, maybe even B flat, occasionally 2 flats. Roughly equivalent to grade 2 theory if you've done some of those ABRSM worksheets. We're not going to be following that exactly, but we will cover some of the content. So I'm going to give you a quick lesson. Today's lesson is about relative keys. Keys that share the same notes but sound different. You could think of them as brother and sister or cousins. Somehow they're related. We're going to do a lot of writing together. So you should have manuscript paper for this class. You should write along with me. We're going to start with a treble clef. Then we're not going to start with C major. For today, we're going to start right in with G major. So I'm writing the notes. I'm climbing up the scale. And for those of you who know the scale, you know I've already left something out, right? This all important sharp right here next to F, in front of F. Notice the sharp goes with the note after it. Okay, another way of doing this is write the treble clef again. And you'll know that if you put the sharp in front, this tells you every F that you come to needs to be F sharp, so I don't need to write the accidental. It's already in the key signature. Let me give you that word. And it's not just this F that's up here. If I write an F down here, if I write an F in the bass clef, as long as there is one in the key signature there. Okay? So this scale, all of you should know. Some of you have not yet learned that there's another scale that uses these notes. If I write this again, I put the F sharp in the key signature and I ask you, what key is this? You say, oh, that's G major, I know F sharp. Correct, but there's what we call a relative minor. That other cousin over there that shares the same key signature. So you may have learned, if I know this is the sharp and I go up 1 step, that tells me it's G. For the relative minor, you're going to go down 1 step from that sharp, and that tells you E minor is the relative minor. Or you can think of it, the name of your major, and you go down 2 steps. That also tells you the relative minor. So I'm going to start on E instead of G, right? So here was our G starting point. Now I'm starting on E, but I'm still going to make sure I play and write that F sharp. And then just for practice, we're going to make sure we get some bass clef writing in as well. Bass clef is like a backward C, and then you need the 2 dots around the F. That really helps, right? Because then you know exactly where you're going to put the F sharp. And we're still in E minor, so I'm going to start here. Oh boy, I really got way above the staff, didn't I? I had to write some ledger lines. So you notice I'm not helping you find notes. If you're struggling a little bit to find the E or to write your ledger lines, watching the video over and over and copying along with me will really help that. All right, so I hope this gave you a little bit of an idea of what we're going to do in the theory class. You're going to be writing a lot. You're going to be making mistakes. I've got my eraser handy. If you've got an eraser on your pencil, we're going to be doing lots of things as well as listening. I'm just not set up for listening today. But that's the introduction. I hope you'll consider joining the theory class. All right, ciao for now.